Gentlemen, what are the basic things that one is supposed to remember or do before going to the SSB? Gentlemen, neither cracking SSB interview is an easy task and not mission impossible. After all, we all are having own dictionaries to define the possible and impossible. Alright? Let me add one basic thing. These tips are not going to work until you implement them, and then only I can guarantee that these interviews tips can be the interview can be cracked. So, gentlemen, if you see the past decades, youth are getting tempted by the services and its attraction of the post in Army, Air Force, and Navy. Once you pass an examination conducted by UPSC, congratulations, you have made it through and managed to achieve a seat for the SSB interview. But gentlemen, you may not know the majority of the shortlisted candidates get out or rejected just after first round by the interviewers, and at the end of week, handful of them get and make it to the best institutions of India, like IMA and NDA. All right, nice story, right? After that, you must be aware that there is a shortage of 14,000 officers in Indian Army. Despite this big shortage, selection board does not compromise, because if they do so, it's putting your life and life of many men under you and life of millions to risk, because instructions are blindly followed by the obedient savants of Indian Army. So therefore, their reign must be in the hand of a level-headed officer, and SSB interview does it in a best way. Gentlemen, you too can make it for NDA and IMA, but for making it come true, go through these things, the things which I'm going to tell you, implement it, live it, love it, and most importantly, do not give up. Point number first, you must know SSB inside out. All right. So, gentlemen, you must know important details about SSB, read articles on it, explore it, drop yourself into it, and then SSB interview is one basic thing is that SSB interview is not a one-day stuff, not like other interviews. Make sure that you have proper knowledge about the test and timetable. You are going to spend your valuable 5 to 6 days, and these 5 to 6 days will set your future in the right direction, and that you always wanted, isn't it? Over these days, various tests and interviews like WAT, SRT, progressive group test, final group test, command test, physical test, conference round will take place. Do your homework now and get ready to face the situation anytime. Remember this statement always, do your homework now and get ready to face the situation anytime. Alright? So point number first was you must know SSB inside out, because you are going to spend at least 5 to 6 days of your life, and those days are going to change your life. Trust me. Point number second that you must know after reaching at SSB. Gentlemen, the second point is current affair. This is something which is ignored by many, and don't be that fool. If you are practicing all the tests like WAT, SRT, progressive group test, final test, commanding test, physical test, and conference round, like you all are preparing for all these things, and leaving current affair, then surely means you are going to regret, you are going to repent. So, gentlemen, many times it is seen that questions related current affairs becomes favorite to the interviewers in personal interview. So therefore, practicing for all those tests and having a sound knowledge of current affair is like cherry on the cake. And you know very well that cake gets sweeter, right? So the point number second was current affair. Point number first was you must know SSB inside out before going to it. And for building up your current affairs, you must read magazines like Pratiyogita, Darpan, and a lot of websites are also there. Point number four, you must have detailed information about something. All right, this is something really important. So, gentlemen, it is seen that these common topics like Indian history, politics, current affairs, and something you are good at becomes favorite to your interviews, and make sure that you slog on these topics tremendously. But when you are asked what you are good at, make sure that you must have detailed information about it, and you can be asked anything about it. So what are you good at? Think about it and get as much as knowledge you can get about it. All right, so get it. Point number fifth is proficiency in English. So, gentlemen, you are supposed to speak English well, and to make it best, you can join some spoken English institutes, converse as much as you can, pick up a topic, contemplate on it, as well as Google it down,